Okay, I am live. All right. Gina and I's doing a post, Luke. Yep, Lucas is live. You're not? Okay. Yep. We definitely need some music. Coming live. Coming live to you from Lehigh Acres. I have a slow connection. That shouldn't really matter. All right, I'm going to get rid of this. All right. Hi, who's ever watching? Greetings. Comments, questions are welcome. You can join us, or you can join us in the comments. Today we are talking about our patches again. We are back with Lifewave. So, I'm just waiting a few seconds for people. Yep, they're gone. I'm actually waiting for Gina to join me. Slow connection shouldn't matter. Yep. Yep, I am live, everybody. Oh, I have somebody. Yep. Want to add. We are adding. Gina,
Hey,
hey
you look
there.
a lot better
Okay.
than I do.
Oh, well, I haven't been fighting with my brother.
Yeah,
So where are you at? Are you in your,
I'm in my
I,
mother's I'm in my mother's bedroom.
okay, okay. Hiding. I don't blame you. Oh, all right. Well, introduce yourself to whoever's watching. I can upload this to YouTube if it turns out okay, and I'm far enough away. That's another issue that's been happening.
I don't know if I should get my hair cut again or if I should try to get it to go long. I don't know. Introduce myself.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Gina.
Introduce
I'm calling in from Cape Coral, Florida.
All right. I'm looking down on my phone. I'm trying to share this. So talk, Gina. What are we doing here today?
We're going to talk about patches, God, or both.
That's right. Okay.
You
I think
really got
Colette
it.
wanted. Hi, Linda Fisher is watching.
Hi,
Hi, Linda.
Linda.
So,
Linda, write in the comments what you know about patches. Do you know
I
anything
am
about the
I
patch?
am on my phone, so I'm going to let Gina do the talking, and I'm doing the text stuff.
I can't see who's on and who's not, Patty Jo.
Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. I am going to share this onto your page. Gina.
Okay.
So
I hope it goes through.
I am learning that tagging is not as good as sharing is. That's why you'll see stuff on your wall, because I've discovered that sharing directly to a friend's profile will put you, put so that your friends can see. Hi, Gloria. It is good to
Hi,
see you. I
Gloria.
hope you had yep. I hope you had a good Mother's Day, all things considered. Okay. All right. All right. So I have shared it on your page, and hopefully Colette will see this. Should I share it on Colette's page?
You can for her friends.
Okay.
So Gloria, is Gloria still there?
As far as I know, Gloria is still there. Do you know Gloria from CNC?
She's on my friend page. She's one of my friends on my page.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Gloria, do you know about the patches?
All right. I need to back up some. There we go. All right.
God, I really do look a mess.
You look fine. You look fine. All right. Okay, much better. I've noticed on the replays and afterwards that when I bring friends on, that I become really close in the camera. I mean, the camera's like right here. I mean, all you see is my eye. So I'm also going to do something different. Let's see. Highlight. And have you ever seen this at
Sorry, I'm live.
Lucas did the exact same thing. Lucas, that's my garage door back there. What's the other one? At summary, at everyone, I think it is.
Yeah.
Followers, that's it. There we go. I am trying something new. I am throwing us out there to the wolves.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay. All right. At the moment, I don't see anybody watching us. They all kind of, all right.
Dissipated. They all disappeared, huh?
And okay, now we have somebody new.
Mom,
Not on my friend list.
Alexa just went off and your son told it to stop.
What?
Alexa just went off and your son told her to stop.
Okay.
Hi, Gloria. Introduce your mother.
Is Gloria back?
Not Gloria. What's your mother's name? Marie.
Marie.
Sorry. That was Marie. Okay. All right. Let me get. All right. Oh, you can see my hairline. Oh, good grief. All right. I'm sorry. I'm taking care of the tech stuff. Everyone who's watching on my phone.
That's okay. That's
So,
okay.
all right. So,
Why don't we talk about what we were discussing a little earlier?
context, please.
About Wednesday nights or coming out by you or
Okay. Well, first off, why don't you describe the patching party that you want to involve everybody in? Describe that.
Okay. So the patching party is virtual, and my idea is that we all gather in one place. We show it collectively on either a computer or TV or something where everybody can see it. We're all in one spot so we can all, or the guests anyway, can put their names on the wheel to try to win patches. Now they normally give away 4 to 5 types of patches, and each patch is a 30-day supply. So they're getting a full month of patches if they win on the wheel. So what happens is they sign up, or they put their name in anyway, and it goes on the wheel. And if their name is drawn, they have to email them to let them know their address and stuff. And it's mainly for its purpose. The only purpose is so they can get the patch because somebody invited them there. So that's who would follow up, or so they're not going to get any kind of spam mail or anything like that. But and then the virtual patching party, it's on Wednesdays, and what they do is they have testimonies of other people that it has helped. I like going on because I love hearing the testimonies. It may not be something that, correlates with me, but I may know someone, or it may resonate with someone I invited, So, like the nurse at the hospital, when we were releasing my brother on Friday, she was there the first time on March 5th. And she said, how amazing he looked. And I said, it's because of the patches. And I was telling her about them, so it's the only way people are going to know about the patches, you know? I mean, and it goes hand in hand. Did you know that the David Schmidt is the creator, correct? The creator of the patches?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, he prays every time he develops a patch. He prays about it first. Yeah.
I have not heard him in particular, but I have heard he is a Christian, and I have heard he gives glory to God for this technology.
Yeah. He works with the design of the body that God created, and that's how these patches work.
Okay. Okay. Danish. Okay. Praise God. Hi, Jaslyn. It's good to see you. Jaslyn's a friend of mine. Jaslyn, I know Jaslyn's mother. So.
Okay.
Yeah, Jaslyn's mother was a friend of my best friend Debbie, who is no longer here. Okay. Okay. Forgive me, everybody. I have to lean a little forward to read. So, okay. All right. So, yeah. So David Schmidt is a Christian. He gives glory to God for this technology. And since we now have a little bit more people, we now have 3 watching. We are talking about X39, the Lifewave patches. And there we go. And actually, Gina is wearing one. She's wearing one. You want to lean forward a little bit? And that's what it looks like, a Band-Aid. It looks like a Band-Aid. So, to me, it looks like a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
So, phototherapy. Go ahead and tell everybody what phototherapy is, Gina.
So phototherapy is a way that light. So
go ahead, keep talking.
The way that hi Colette, the way that these patches work is with the light that God created us with. There's nothing in the patch that will go into you. That's why they're called non-transdermal. But oh, I hear an echo now.
Yeah, Colette, you need to turn down the sound on your phone, I believe. We're echoing. Hello, Colette. We are now 3 friends in a patch.
Hi.
Hi, Gina's wearing the patch.
Yeah, I've got them on too. They're just not
Oh,
anywhere
do
you can
you?
see them at the moment.
Yeah, I got one back here, and I got one kind of, below the belly button. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Below. Yeah, we were talking about phototherapy. We got about 3 people watching right now, Colette. Thank you for joining us. We are back. It's good to be back, ladies. It's good to see you all. I need to back up a little from the camera. So excuse me. I have noticed in the replays that I was telling Gina that I'm like right here on the camera for some reason when I bring you girls on. Okay. So
So
yeah, we took a couple of weeks off because I had some surgery and I am feeling better, a little battered and bruised.
So
My face was all bruised up. Oh, go ahead.
you have to zoom out a little bit because all we see is one eye, your nose, and your mouth. A little bit about your neck.
Yeah, I can see that here. Okay. Uh,
And then your
okay.
eyes cut off, so maybe lift your camera up a little bit or nope.
Okay.
Nice.
This is better.
It's a beautiful shoulder.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I got to come this way. All right.
Mm.
All right.
No, you
I'm
still have
moving
to.
you. I'm moving you. I'm also a little concerned about the sound. Can you
Your
hear me?
sound is,
Okay.
yeah, your sound is fine,
All right.
but all I see now is your nose and mouth.
Oh, praise God. Okay. And I should raise my camera up a
Yeah,
little. All right. All
and
right.
go to your right. There you go. Go down. Okay. All right, now step back. There you
There
go.
she
At least
is.
we can see this now.
Okay. All right. All right. Technology. Okay. I can back up a little bit, you think? This is
Yeah,
what I see. This is what I see.
I
So
can't see
I
it.
could
Yeah,
back up a
back
little.
up a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that looks better.
All right. Okay. Now, I was talking about my surgery, how bruised up I was, but I am back and I am feeling better. I am feeling better. So, Colette, how have you been doing? I've noticed you've been asking for prayer on your Facebook
Yes. My
group.
husband had cataract surgery this morning, so he's doing well. He's napping now.
Oh, it's all done? Okay, good.
Yeah,
And he
the
did
one eye
okay?
is. He goes back Thursday to have the second eye done.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, good. I supposedly have my own cataracts that someday I'm supposed to deal with, but I'm secretly hoping the patches will take care of them.
I'm kind of in that same boat because they've told me I need cataract surgery as well. And I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll do it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of us came into this with our own health issues, like I needed the surgery before, and we just needed time, and we didn't get the patches in time. So yeah, it's like my mother passed maybe a year and a half ago, and I sure wish I could have patched her. You know, I knew she would have at least felt
Yeah.
better. You know, you know. Okay. Um,
Colette, did you know that David Schmidt prays before he develops a patch?
I did read that. I forget where I was at or what I was on when I read it. I see so much stuff between
Yeah,
Facebook and going on the 39 X39 Now site and stuff. But
yeah,
yeah, I think that's wonderful.
I do too. I mean, mean, it's one thing to say, that, they're believers or whatever, but it's another thing. It's totally another thing that they actively pray before they start creating their own little patch or whatever.
Definitely is. I mean, you can do all things through God, so
Yeah,
you might as well include him from the get-go.
yeah, yeah.
Always been
Yeah,
my philosophy.
we're all believers here, and we all have faith, and faith is important for healing and whatnot. But I really think that God also gave us aspirin, right?
Yeah.
So we have a headache, so we pray, God heal me for my headache, and then we go take an aspirin. And I have no problem taking an aspirin for a headache that I've prayed for.
Yeah.
I think I think we've got faith healers, faith healing, has gotten a bad rep because some people didn't use wisdom and didn't combine doctors or aides or knowledge uh, with adding that to your faith. I don't think there's anything wrong with adding aids, health aids to your faith as you're believing for that healing.
Right.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So we're all in agreement. Nobody's arguing with us. Nobody's arguing with us online either. Okay, cool. I'll throw this up on YouTube if 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 my picture thing looks okay.
Colette,
Okay.
did you have a good Mother's Day?
I did. Had a wonderful Mother's Day. My daughter and 3 grandsons came up and spent the day with us, and it was fantastic.
Awesome.
Best one in years.
Good.
So, how about you ladies? Y'all have good day, Mother's Day?
I didn't do anything special. I mean, I had kids call me and I had kids text me,
Yeah.
but I had a laid back day yesterday. I decided to do nothing.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. What about you, Gina? What did you do yesterday?
I cooked for my mom.
Oh,
Yeah. Then I, cleared the dishes and pretty much, just made the day about her.
that's good. It's nice that you still have your mom.
Yeah,
Is
I feel very blessed.
Yep. All right.
So,
Well, what do we want to talk about today, girls? We talked about David Schmidt. Okay, I didn't catch it. Maybe some other people didn't either. Repeat what you said about your brother, Gina, and in particular the nurse that remembered him and how bad he was and how much different he is now.
yeah, so my brother had to go back into the hospital on Sunday because a week ago yesterday, because he pulled his PICC line, his IV out of his arm. And so he had to go back in to, you know, have it put back in. But they kept him because he had a rash on his arms and his legs, and his heart doctor believed it was some kind of infection. So the infectious disease doctor came out, and he believes it was a reaction to the medicines that he's taking. So I don't know, long story short, they kept him there until Friday, got his arms and legs to look a little better, not as fiery red, and I mean they looked good. And then we had to bring him home on Friday, but we had to bring him home on his PICC line meds again. So the Option Care, who's the pharmacy who provides it, sent their nurse, and she was actually the nurse that showed me how to change his IV in the beginning back in March. So she was there the last March 5th, the day he left the hospital to come home. And when she came this Sunday, or Friday rather, when she came to put the bag on him again, she was like, the very first thing she said when she saw him was, "Oh my gosh, you look great. You look, he looks more alive. And I said to her, it's these patches. So then she was like, tell me about these patches, because we were waiting for the IV stuff to come. So I was telling her, and she was like all excited. She asked actually about help, would it help someone with autism? So Patty Jo, you can talk a little bit about that.
Oh, goodness. Well, what did you tell her about the autism?
I told her, yeah, as a matter of fact, I have a friend who has a son who's autistic.
Yeah,
So go ahead, jump in.
I wish there was testing for this, but autism is really the whole industry is changing, and being redefined, and because they're discovering things and whatnot. Autism, is a spectrum, and I have an adult son who is autistic. He wasn't diagnosed with autism until he was already an adult, so there really isn't any services for autism here in Florida anyway, for adults. Um, I had now he's high functioning is what they call it. He's high functioning. Sometimes you can't even tell that he's autistic. I can notice when he is non-communicative. Now, uh,
Wait,
if you need him on the
move your camera to your right.
to the to the right.
To your right. Your
Okay.
other right.
All
Your
right.
other right. Your other right. Then go to your left.
Go to my left. Okay, the other left. The other left.
A little more.
A little more.
Yeah,
Okay.
see you. More. More.
Okay. More.
Nope.
No.
No, now you're totally out. There you go. There you go. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Um, Luke can't communicate his feelings. I have to observe, like if if he's being sad, if he's whatever, and so I've been patching him. Having heard about stem cells for autism for years, but only injections, which cost thousands of dollars, I went ahead and says, "Well, I have to try this. I have to try it," and that's what I did. I put him on X39 and Eon, and he is talking. Now, what's kind of funny is sometimes I don't like what's coming out of his mouth. We're gonna have to have discussions about that, but he is communicating far more than he was, and he's laughing at the TV instead of yelling at the TV, and the rage issues are better. So I am observing Lucas and his improvement. I wish there was tests. I wish there was a biological test that we could put him through, but there isn't. This is what we have, and this is what's working, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy with him on the patches.
Good. Good.
Yep. Yep. So there has been improvements, and actually you can on YouTube, because I did some research before I sunk some money into these things, and there's a slew of folks with autism and their experience with the Lifewave patches.
How long did you patch him before you noticed something?
Oh, the results were almost immediately. Almost immediately. And remember, we were doing it part-time because we were doing, instead of doing the 12 hours, we were sharing. When we were sharing patches, and we would do 8 and 8. And
in the beginning, it was just X39, right?
And in the beginning, it was just X39. So just with the X39, I saw improvement in the communication and in the mood. And it was a mood elevator. Now, you talk to him, he's going to say, yeah, I don't feel anything. But like I said, I'm observing. I'm observing him and I'm observing his mood, I mean, his communication skills. And yeah, the results were almost immediate. But I think I really observed him after a week of
So for
time patching.
so for those who may be listening that don't know anything about the patches, the X39 actually I'm not really allowed to say wakes up, but that's what it does. It regenerates, rejuvenates your original stem cells. And it, the older you get, so by 30, they say by 30, 35, half of your stem cells went to sleep and or went dormant. And then by the age 60, almost all of them or all of them are dormant. So what the X39 does is, it like nudges them to wake them up a little bit. And so they can go ahead and start to help rejuvenate whatever it is your body is needing at that moment. Some of us have those results, like what I read was one day wonders or one day patching wonders or whatever, where you see immediate results and some don't. And the only thing, it's not that it's not working for someone who doesn't. It's working on something you don't know about. That's what's happening, and um, I have so many testimonies about it, but I just want to explain the difference between the patches. And the Eon is the second patch that you stuck on Lucas, correct?
Yeah.
For his autism. So the X39 woke up these cells that were dormant to start repairing, and the Eon stops or kills inflammation. Now, what I found or what I've come to understand is the reason why inflammation is such a like at the base of every disease is because they kill stem cells. Inflammation kills stem cells. So the one patch, the Eon patch, stops or reduces, kills, whatever, gets rid of inflammation, which kills the stem cells. So if you're doing an X39 and you're not doing the Eon, you're really not doing yourself any justice, because that's why they're called the dynamic duo, because the Eon will help kind of like is a push for the I guess the Eon is like the forefront guy, like if you can, the way that I see it is like an army line, and the Eon is the guy in front pushing back the enemy line, and the X39 is behind them going, yes, we're coming up and we're going to rejuvenate. So that's how I see those two working together, because without the Eon patch, the X39 would wake him up, but then your inflammation um, would put them, would kill them or put them back to sleep or whatever, go dormant again. So I think that's an amazing accomplishment that David Schmidt did there.
Oh, absolutely. And I totally believe that it was a God-inspired thing. So, and I know there's some criticism. I saw on YouTube that the guy didn't like the fact that David was bringing God into a business opportunity. And, why not? I have no problem with it. I didn't have any problem with it before. Hi, Susan.
Hi,
I invited her
Susan.
to join us I invited her to, but evidently she's not camera ready yet.
Now,
So
when she was here, did she try them?
she did. She did. And she was doing them 8 hours. She was doing two of them for 8 hours. Actually, the used ones, which I don't know if we're supposed to talk about,
Yeah,
but like you can wear them for 12 hours and then put them on your pet because there's another eight
yeah.
hours on them.
Or your
And
daughter.
and so she did admit to feeling better and having more energy. In fact, she kind of has already picked her package. She's just really kind of waiting for the funding to be able, because she wants X39, maybe not Eon, but she does want the one that starts with a C, and she wants X49.
Hmm. So X49 wakes them up also.
Okay.
And it's for muscles, and that would actually be good for her condition.
Yeah, she read the flyers. My daughter has MS, everybody who's watching. So, and she was down for a week while I was having surgery, and so I threw some used patches on her, and because she's kind of skeptical, she um, and so she did. So she read the literature, she read the flyers, and she picked out her patches. She says, I could use this, I could use this, and I informed her she's having the the one that starts with a C.
Carnosine.
Cardocene. Okay. Yeah, and that's a neurological patch. I told her you're getting, so, if she could only pick out three patches right now, she's gonna drop the Eon and do those three. So yep. She's just kind of waiting for the funding to be able to do it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep.
I wanna say, and Susan, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I want to say if she were to drop one of them, the X49, although the muscle one is something she could use, but did you show her that chart?
I'm listening.
Did you
Do
show
what?
her, did you show her the chart where what patch helps which area?
No, she read. Um, no, she read a flyer. She read a flyer. Actually, Susan tried to call me. So, you guys talk amongst yourselves. Let me see what kind of what she wanted, if you don't
Okay,
mind.
no, I don't mind. So how about you, Colette? Ha- Have you have you seen differences yet?
I have, and I think my husband's starting to see him, even if he doesn't want to admit it, because he'll wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning to put the patches on him before he goes to work.
Oh, nice.
That's fine.
So
Until
he
you decline.
initiates it.
But we'll see. We both have to have labs done again in 3 months. So
Oh,
I'm actually going to have some done before 3 months. So I'll see a little sooner than he does, but
okay.
we'll
All
see
right.
what our
All right.
labs are doing. And that'll kind of be the proof in the pudding for him
Yeah.
and all. But
Good.
yeah, I just placed another order. It's supposed to be here the 5th, or not the 5th, the 15th. So I've got enough to get me through, I think, up through about mid-July now. Because
Oh my God.
we're gonna be out of town, off and on vacation in June, July, and August. So that'll kind of, I think, get me through that. We'll get both of us through that.
Yeah.
Look
So
who's
Hi,
here.
Susan, how are ya?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. I'm good. I'm good. Susan, this is Colette. Colette, Susan.
hi, Susan.
Hi,
Nice to
Colette.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I did try the patches. I think they made me more energetic and more clear-headed. And yeah, I did. I was interested in I think I think it was X39 and X49. I liked those ones. Just based on what the flyer had said. So, and then mom wanted me to do the neurological one. So,
Susan,
have you seen the bundles where you can get the X39 and 49 in one package, and then you can get the 3 YH, the
oh really?
carnosine, the Eon, and the glutathione in a package? I think the 39.49, I think is $179.95, and then the YH is $149.95,
Okay.
I believe.
And you saw this? Is it
Yeah,
online or?
if you can go in and see the products, it'll be
Okay.
there. Now, if your mom hasn't set you an account up yet, you may have to get her to look at it and show it to you.
Yeah.
But I know I just go into my account there and, pick and choose what packages I want and stuff. And I'm doing myself and my husband. So believe me,
And
I found the
has that
cheapest
helped
routes for a
you?
lot of them.
And they've helped you?
They have helped me. My heart palpitations have gone away because I'm using the carnosine. I patch every day with the X39, X49, the carnosine, and the energy enhancers. And then at nighttime, I use the glutathione and the Eon on my knees, trying to get the cartilage in my knees regenerated.
I'm live.
I'm
Wow.
sorry. I got the nurse here
That's
and
good.
So,
Lucine's office, and Lucini doesn't know anything about the IV.
What? You guys go ahead and talk. I'll be right back.
Okay.
and then also
The office of
I'm working with a
Lucini
functional
says
medicine doctor trying to get my diabetes
Lucini did not
reversed.
order the IV.
And they had me try going with no insulin to see what my fasting numbers would be in the mornings. With absolutely no insulin all night long, I woke up and my fasting blood sugar was 95. So now I'm
That's
setting
good.
temp basals at night to have no insulin during the night, because with the blood work they did, they said that my pancreas is still producing insulin. It just needs to learn when to
How
give it
much?
to me instead of me depending on the insulin pump to give me the insulin constantly throughout the day. And so I'm going without insulin per the pump through temporary basal settings most of the day without the pump giving me any insulin. And I'm still eating, but I'm just eating a lot healthier. And, so I'm hoping that within the next 3 to 4 months, between the patches and the functional medicine doctors, supplements he's got me on and everything, I won't have to rely on insulin anymore. Not to that point yet, but that's my goal.
Wow. That's good. That's good.
So,
Okay, I'm a little confused, Colette. So when we go to sign Susan up, what package in particular, is it silver or gold, that we can do that mix and match of those, of the patches you recommended?
well, when Gina signed me up, I went with the silver package and I got the X49 and the X39.
Okay.
But now I ordered the X39.49 bundle for the 179, and then I was ordering the YH for 149. Now, I have since went down to the maintenance packages, kind of making my own packages.
Okay.
And that I'm going with the maintenance package 2, where you get 14 patches. And then I ordered, and that doesn't include the X39 or 49s. Then you can go to the The X3949 maintenance packages. One of them you get, I think, 3 patches. The other one you get 6 patches. And I
Mhm.
think the six is what I've been going with.
Yeah, Gina, the maintenance, for anybody watching, maintenance package, it's very confusing.
It is.
And
You've really got to play with it.
that's not a good name for them.
Yeah.
But I do know what you're talking about. Okay, so we'll start off with silver and we'll play with it there. Like I said, Susan doesn't even have an account right now. And we had planned on doing silver. We talked about doing the silver first. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Your hair looks
Right.
good, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better than the other day, by the
Oh,
way.
good.
Yeah, I've calmed down and well, when Gina gets back, we have a little bit of announcement. You can. The thing is, we're not doing it. We can get you a free pack. Well, maybe. You can win. If you go on a Zoom call with me on Wednesday night, well, Wednesday, yeah, on Wednesday, you could win a pack of patches. And
Oh.
yeah, and so Gina's all about it. They call it a patch party, and they spin a wheel, and everybody who put their name in, we have to put the name in. I think a Google document or something. It's all online. It's all
Okay.
on the Zoom call. So we could try it. We could see what happens. Have you ever tried that patch party, Colette?
I think I was on one with Gina. Actually, I've been on 1 or 2. I went to one with her out at the Caribbean Grill.
Oh, that's when Rich was
Yeah.
down.
And
Okay.
then I've been on 1 or 2 others online with her. So I wasn't lucky enough to win anything, but it was very informative. And
Okay.
you hear a lot of testimonies. You hear a lot of they also go into a lot of the technical aspects of the patches, which some of that's just kind of over my head, even though they do try to put it in layman's terms.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all very interesting.
I've read the chemistry on it, and yes, I get lost in all the chemistry crap, yeah, and everything. So I was telling Susan about the patch party.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the best thing that I like about the patch party is the testimonies and the guests. If you're not already getting patches, you can put your name. You can submit your name, and they put it on a wheel, and you can win. My cousin actually won a month's worth of X39 last Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
maybe I'll do that.
the patching party is really worth it because it's with people that know more about, that have been involved in it a lot longer, and
Okay.
they have different days for different things. So I mean, I personally think that listening to the testimonies are are amazing.
Hi guys,
Okay.
I wanna say hello to Carmel. Hi
Hi,
Carmel. And I think
Carl.
while Carmel is on, I'm gonna make my little announcement. Um, I noticed, wow, I can move the camera a little closer now. I evidently with 4 people, the host is not quite so. Okay. Anyway, my little announcement is I'm going to have people over on Wednesdays for the patch party because that's our upline. Our upline, somebody in our upline, I don't know who, hosts these patch parties, and they're every Wednesday. So we want to combine that. We're also going to have a little church service, and we're gonna. I think we're gonna call it. Susan named it. Susan named it. She called it Patch and Praise. So,
I like it.
um, yeah, Patch and Praise. So there's a friend of mine with a guitar. He'll come over and we'll do some praising, and then we're going to share about the patches. And so I am inviting people over. Colette, I want to extend. I understand you're in Cape Coral.
Yes.
Yep, yeah, you're more than welcome to come, Colette. So we haven't decided on a night. I'm throwing it out there to see if anybody wants to come. It'll totally be online too. So Susan,
Yeah, because it's going
you
to be
know,
a little bit of a ways for me.
yeah, it'd be a little bit of a ways for you. Hi, Vicky. Vicky's watching. So everybody is welcome. We're going to have Patch and Praise one night, and I'd love to know if anybody's interested in coming. We don't know if we're going to do it. We'll probably do it once a week. Gina, what do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, and if we
Okay.
could coordinate that with the patching party, and then we can enter everybody who comes, or Susan, because you're going to be online, in their name in the party, then it kind of helps both areas, it, like I said, for those of you who haven't joined us before, David Schmidt is the founder, and he prays every time he goes in to create a patch or whatever he's creating. So he prays about it. He's very spiritually driven, and so it's not like, it's not only science. I mean, he's really built this with the way God created our bodies.
Nice.
So it's awesome.
Yep. And of course, Vicky, I extend an invitation to you as well. Vicky goes to CNC with us, so that's how we
Hi,
know
Vicky.
Vicky. Um, and I think that's it. I think if you want to throw a comment my way, this is actually, this whole live thing is on my personal profile. I have shared it over to Gina's and to Colette's profile, and I think if you DM me, private message me, I can send you my address, or you can get hold. We'll get you here. We haven't set a date yet. So we would love to hear if anybody's interested. Like, sure, I can come once in a while. We'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah. Come on and just, we'll do it here at my house. We'll do it here at my house, and I can point the camera at my table just as easy as I can point the camera at me. So we're going to do it online. I have a computer right there. Gina hasn't seen my living room. Susan, you know what I'm talking about. I have a computer right there next to my dining room table, and there's no reason why we can't, watch a patch party there on the computer. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you agree, Susan? You have seen my living room.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it'll be more than plenty room.
Okay.
I slept
All
there.
right. So I want to say hello to Brian Evans. He's watching as well. So, okay. I think that turned out really well. Does anybody, well, we still have 10 minutes. We haven't got an hour yet. Any more testimonies? Anything we want to talk about? I can say, this is what, yeah, now I'm going to toot my own horn here for my surgery. I have recovered very quickly. The doctor, I think when he came into just before in pre-op, and he was talking about my A1C, now I was wondering if he's thinking about canceling my surgery, but when I went ahead and did it, he didn't like the fact my A1C was at 7 point something. And, but he went ahead and did it, and he kept me overnight to watch me, and I was really aggravated. I wanted it to be same day. And he really expected me to have a tougher time than I did for my surgery. and I was up and walking and using the bathroom far earlier than the nurses thought, far earlier than the doctor thought. And I attribute that number one to God, but to the patches and to the fact that my stem cells, although the patches didn't keep me from having surgery, the patches did help me heal a lot faster. I know with my stem cells already revved up and going, that was a big part of my healing process.
Yeah.
And how long has it been since you had your surgery, Patty Jo?
It's been 2 weeks.
Has it been
It's been
2 weeks?
I think so. Well, let's see. I had it May 7th. Oh, that's right, because it feels like 2 weeks because you were here earlier. Was it May 7th? When did, no, April 30th. I had my surgery April 30th. So,
Oh, so it has
yeah,
been
it's
2
been
weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Wow, time flies.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It feels like it's only been a week.
Yeah.
So much has happened. Oh my God. Oh my God. So for everybody who just joined us, I know people are popping in and out. X39 Lifewave patches is what we're talking about. If you look over there to Gina, if you see she's got a little white circle there, she's wearing a patch. It looks just like a Band-Aid. It feels just like a Band-Aid. That's what we're talking about today, and giving praise to God while we're at it. He's not a byproduct. He is our main thing and our main source. We all believe here that God has led us to these patches and to the aid that they do to our body, to the technology. We all believe that God has given us this technology, kind of like he gave us aspirin. You know how God gave us aspirin to kill pain, to bring down fever? Aspirin is a miracle drug all in itself. And we all feel like God has walked us into this technology and given this as an aid, because we all believe in faith here. We all believe in faith healing, but however, we combine going to the doctor and using our faith for the doctors to do what they need to do. So that's my opinion for what it's worth. You want to tell your story real quick? We got a few more minutes, Gina, about how it's like God twisted your arm to put you on the patches. I love that story.
When in December, I was in the hospital for 21 days, and my girlfriend, when I came out, gave me a month's worth of patches. And instead of me just patching, I went and researched, and I saw the word stem cell. And the only thing my uneducated mind thought of was stem cells come from embryos. And I thought, oh no, I don't want that. I don't want a fetus,
From
the
abortion. Yeah.
aborted fetus, I just wasn't resonating with me. So I had them for about a month, and I told her finally, it was a Friday, and I said, I don't think I can do this. This isn't for me. And she was like, okay, so then that following Thursday, wasn't even a week, I got an email from an evangelist that I follow, and she's talking about these patches. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Okay, God, I hear you. It kind of felt like that, I want to feel better, but I'm going to wait for God to send me, help. And, he sent me my first bout with the, we'll call it a boat. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm waiting for God.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then the
I know
second
that
time
story.
around,
Yeah.
the second time around, he sent an airplane, and I'm like, oh, I didn't have to wait for the third time. I was like, okay, I hear you, God. I hear what you're saying. You want me to look at these closer? You want me to try them? I'll try them. So if she was, for me, if she was representing them for whatever, for a reason. I mean, I follow her in my faith walk, and one of two. And I was like, okay, that's all I needed. And she put like a video out, and I watched the video, and I was like, okay, God, I hear you. Because the difference is, stem cells, these are your own stem cells that they are waking up. They're,
Right, yeah.
they're not being injected into you from another form, And the same thing with the phototherapy. These patches work with like a phototherapy kind of function where, but the difference is when you go to have phototherapy done, they're shining a light into you. These are bouncing back your own light into you. So it's waking up your stem cells and using that same energy and your same light that God created within you to heal yourself. Well, I'm sorry, I can't say that. Edit.
Well, like my
To,
like my functional medicine doctor says, your body is born to heal
yeah,
itself.
yeah,
So
yep.
Absolutely. So, and that's why we all get online for an hour or so. And we're sharing our stories. We're sharing what God has done for us. And so we're now on an hour. And I want to thank all you ladies for coming on. I think we finally conquered the technology. We backed me away from the camera. We backed me away from the camera so that we're not just looking at my Patty Joe's eye in the video. So, all right. We're going to do this again Wednesday in the afternoon.
Okay.
And then Wednesday night is the next patching party, and Susan will get you that information if you want to do it.
okay.
So, and anybody else who wants to do the patching party, private message me, private message. We're all on Facebook.
Right.
You all see our names and everything. So anybody here can get you on a patching party. So, or get you to somebody who can get you on a patching party. So,
Well, I don't know if you can come or not on this Wednesday, but your husband goes for surgery on Thursday,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes, he's going for surgery Thursday. He has his pre-op appointment Wednesday afternoon, I think at 2 something. So I may not make the 2 friends in a patch, but I will be able to make the patching party that
we
night.
can drive together. I can drive out to you, and then we can go from your place if you want.
Okay. Well, that, or if that's a lot of backtracking for you, I can just drive to your place and we can leave from there, whichever's easiest on you.
Okay.
oh, you're coming here Wednesday. We're doing it.
As
Wednesday night.
far as there's no issues with my husband, yes.
Oh,
Wednesday night.
okay. Well, we have a date. I didn't know I thought we were going to talk about it. Okay. Next Wednesday's fine. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Wednesday. Be here, be square. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good
Bye.
seeing you.
Bye.